With respect to my journey to law, I have to admit that at one point in my life, I was one of those people who went into law school without knowing what exactly they wanted to do, and just because I didn't see a better course for my career. But thankfully, I did eventually find my passion, and that came to me in a 2L immigration law course. And what I saw and what my professor at the time was able to impart into the students in the class was how an administrative decision can have such a profound impact on the individuals involved. And immigration is an example of that because, for example, a wrongful decision in an immigration case can lead to a family being separated for many, many years. In the very most extreme of cases, if a refugee claim that is refused and shouldn't have been refused, it can even lead to extreme circumstances such as death. And so that is something I saw, and I saw how unfair the state could be at times if the administration of justice was not properly and fairly carried out. And it's no coincidence that many of the foundational decisions of immigration, from Baker to the recent Supreme Court case of Vavilov, come from the context of immigration. So in my actual journey into law, once I had chosen that field, I started my own company in 2016, my own law firm. And I had the opportunity to become involved and to experience firsthand those principles that I'd learned in law school. And I even I had an exceptional opportunity to take part in changing the law. In my very second client that I took on as a sole practitioner ended up being a case that determined the standard of review to be applied by an appellate tribunal, in this case the Refugee Appeal Division, to a first instance decision. And so I'm tremendously thankful for the opportunities I've had, and I hope that to be able to impart what I've learned to the students on the NCA prep course.